So the rumors are true. You must be the soldier who took down Regala's champion, and the one who's got this place in an uproar.
What's a Tanakh doing in Plainsong?
Resupplying for a trip to the hunting grounds. You should come by, it's just northwest of here. Bet a sturdy soldier like yourself could handle the trials there.
But I could. Maybe I'll see you there.
I prefer the sound of machines to singing. As soon as I get my supplies, I'm heading back to the hunting grounds. you ask me, there should be more training and less killing.
Are you ready? How many people
Land be kind to you.
Nervous?
Bringing an Outlander before the chorus. I hope this works.
It'll be worth it, Zoe. You'll see. All these people gathered. Reminds me of Mother's heart back in the Nora Sacred Lands. Everyone would crowd around to hear what the matriarchs had to say.
You must miss home.
A little.
Does her presence cause it? Or is she here to undo it?
They have to break sometime, don't they?
Take a moment to
So long as
appreciate
there's
my wares,
disharmony,
especially the armor.
they will continue.
That will protect and impress.
Nervous?
Bringing an Outlander before the chorus. I hope this works.
It'll be worth it, Zoe. You'll see.
You're a Nora, aren't you? Haven't seen one since I visited Hunter's Gathering.
I didn't think the Utaru traveled that far east.
I did it for my dyes. I like to see how different tribes use roots and plants to make new colors. It's amazing how the right hue can make armor express so much more than its mere function. I have some samples, if you're interested.
They're beautiful.
It's nothing compared to the Tenakth dyers. They may not be the friendliest of tribes, but if you bring their dyers plants or samples, they might show you their skills.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
All these people gathered. Reminds me of Mother's heart back in the Nora Sacred Lands. Everyone would crowd around to hear what the matriarchs had to say. Hey.
You must miss him.
May the land bloom
A little.
your steps. Being a while.
They have to break sometime, don't they?
So long as there's disharmony, they will continue.
Nervous?
Bringing an Outlander before the chorus. I hope this works.
It'll be worth it, Zoe, you'll see.
Who are you to go against the chorus?
All these people gathered.
So the singing just keeps going. I guess that means the chorus is still in session?
The people sing to soothe the chorus, to help them break their impasse. It wouldn't be necessary if they were in harmony.
I'm not gonna have to sing back, am I?
Of course not. The singing will stop when we present ourselves. Are you ready?
All right, let's go talk to them.
Speak.
Your sacred cave. There's something inside I need. If I can get it, it will
Zoe
help.
and the Nora have spread word of your story. And what you want. We know of no spirit in the cave, only Fa, our land god, who entered the cave and did not return.
The power of the land gods is broken. We are diminished. Tales of spirits will not help us. Nothing will.
We weaken, we die, and become fertile ground for new life. This is the natural order.
Wait. You're all just going to sit around until you become food for worms? Literally?
So says the Outlander, ignorant of our beliefs.
Please. Remember how she brought peace to Ray. Listen to her.
We've heard such temerity from you before, Zoe. Let us not forget that you agitated for reckless war against the Kaja.
At least she's trying to help.
How? By inviting you to break our traditions? Should we change our ways to suit every impudent outsider who wanders into Plainsong?
No. You should change your ways because your own lands are killing you.
We have stood by and watched as our land gods waste away. You would have us do the same with our neighbors. Our children.
And this lone Outlander can save us. Nonsense. A single seed matters little in the infinite cycle of growth and decay.
An alarm. It's coming from the mountains.
Was that from the
machines must have broken through the cordon.
Then we need to get down there.
What about the chorus?
If the cordon has fallen, there's nothing left to prevent us from going in the cave. The time for permission is over.
Then off we go.
This way! Out the gate and around! Fighting in the fields ahead.
These machines don't look normal.
I've seen these machines before. Hunter killers.
They must have come from the cordon. The others will defend Plaza. We have to move. Do you really think we can do something about all this?
If I'm right, then... yeah.
More machines! We need to keep moving.
Can the others hold out?
These machines are stronger, deadlier than normal. There's more than just Minerva and a missing land god in that cave.
Machines are everywhere.
You look edible. Once you're cooked.
This trail is the path of the land gods. It'll lead us to the cordon. More machines!
We can take them out, Aloy. On your lead. We're spotted. Can you use a shock attack? Yeah! Take this. That's it.
Much better.
Now finish them! You're going down! There! Shock attack! Another one down! You're crazy!
That's the last one. Now onto the cordon.
It's over.
Let's go.
Right behind you.
This way, Aloy.
mine.
I do not know you.
Make an interesting color for my armor. We're almost there.
So many machines broke through. What happened to the Cordon's defenders?
We better be ready for anything. Cordon. Or what's left of it.
So many dead.
They will be more when the time is right. We must keep going. Into the cave.
This is a find.
We shouldn't linger here.
Aloy, we should head into the cave.
May the land gods forgive our trespass. What is that?
A kind of wall. Made of light. We'll have to find a way around.
We'll follow your lead, Aloy.
Now, where to set it? Up here! Water in my pants.
What's that ahead?
Like a cauldron door. To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these. On the temple. Just like this.
There's blue light on the door.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I help.
Now listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead. And be ready for anything. We have to find the core of this place.
Aloy, going somewhere? There's so much metal.
Who built this place? Machines. Not like any you've seen before. Machines in here. We'll have to take them out.
Right behind you.
Shield resistance shield.
Time to fight.
Here, take this ammunition.
All right, try that again.
Let's press on.
So this is a cauldron, where machines are born.
It looks like one, but... if the land gods come and go, then they aren't just made here. They're being repaired, too.
And the spirit you're after is in here?
Minerva? Maybe, but... I have a feeling that's not all.
cables are glowing.
I've seen them before. They're like an infection. That thing I sent, that wants us dead. It takes over places like these and makes killing machines. It's called Hephaestus.
Even the mountain is brought into the vids.
Cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. I'll find another path.
Okay. What are those panels on the floor?
Oh no. What have I done?
How are you doing, son?
This place was meant for the land gods. No Utaru has ever set foot in here. But I had to, right? To help you and Aloy. To find Fa.
You did the right thing, son.
Stepping on that floor panel activated something. Looks like parts of those pillars are rotating. Maybe if I shoot the gears, I can lock them into place. Make a path up.
Device. The second sight. It's how Aloy saw what ailed Ray?
Yeah.
Can you stand on that panel?
Lights, images, glyphs, weaknesses on a machine.
Do I more aware one?
No. It's just Aloy and me. And, well, now you.
Like this? Good. Stay there.
That did something.
There. Should be able to climb all the way up now. More pillars. Might be a way across, if I can get them into the right position. Crate. Looks heavy. I think I can get the crate through that shield, but I'll have to go around.
Did you find a way across, Aloy?
I'm working on it. Gears on the pillars should be exposed now. Looks like there are only 2 pillars this time. be able to get across now.
All this metal.
One more set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them.
Aloy, it looks like there are more pillars across from the first one secured. Maybe you can get them to rotate like the others.
Yeah. I'll look around. Okay, now I can cross. Festus's cables are all over that node. But maybe I can override it.
Are moving.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
How do we cross?
Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here.
Whoa! That was quite a jump.
Okay, now, how to get up to the node? on over, you two.
Transfer prime armament to Unit G Mark 1.
Who is that?
Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place. Looks like there's another node on the other side. Near that door.
Gamma Matrix 5. Begin fueling all unit.
There's still no sign of fire.
It's a big place. We'll keep looking.
How to get to that node on the other side? Okay, there's a platform down there. I think I can reach it if I glide.
20%. Engage active distribution J1 Zeta.
In.
Transfer secondary packages to materials B5 and 12. Load ordnance in Units A59 to B24. Execute armament assessment alpha. Cycle auxiliary pipelines 9HX.
I think I can hitch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Armament assessment complete.
These carriers are loaded with a lot of weapons. What is Hephaestus up to?
Increase incendiary loadout for...
Laurel, above us. She's in the air.
Don't let go, Aloy!
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
Activate Gamma Matrix 5.
It's over. Time to let go. Hey. Now what? Should be able to glide to that platform down there.
Begin fueling all unit Mark 1.
Who is Hephaestus? What does it want with this place?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
More of those cables covering that door.
I think we're almost at the core. Be ready.
Got your back.
Oh no.
What has Hephaestus done to her? Turned it into a weapon, which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, Plainsong. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
you know what we have to do.
Laurel,
Are you ready? We have to get down there.
That dome of light. Is it protecting the machine?
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down. I can detach them, I can use them against it.
One out.
I'm not giving up.
Let's take down this machine!
Warning a machine that nearly killed us?
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
One step at a time. But it starts now.
It's time-lapsed.
Can you hear me?
Not bad.
Up we go.
There's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning. Aloy, the core. My focus is showing holograms on it.
They look like machines.
They must be overrides. Knowledge on how to tame machines.
And you can learn this?
Let's find out.
All these fucking things are gone. Oh.
I should probably get those overrides before moving on. They might come in handy.
Sounds like a plan.
Take it, you can't hear me.
Keep these on me.
So these overrides grant you the power to soothe angered machines?
Once I hack into the core again, yes.
Let's see.
Every cauldron keeps knowledge on how to subdue machines then?
That's where they're useful to find.
Should we move on?
As soon as I get those overrides.
Is it always like this? Second sight?
You get used to it.
Even now? Okay.
Looks like Hephaestus has been upgrading the security grid on the cauldrons. Some of the data's been corrupted. Not sure I can do much about that right now. And my focus doesn't recognize some of these. Must be machines I haven't seen yet.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Okay. You entered. What is that?
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here. What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No. There. That's our way out.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Okay.
Are you doing okay, Zoe? Zoe?
All this. Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
It's hard to explain. I mean, I barely understand it, but... yeah. It's what Aloy's been looking for this whole time.
Apparently coming down here was a mistake. Why would it allow me to come down here? It's just to fuck with me.
About Fa. There was no other way, right? No way to heal her?
You saw what Hephaestus turned her into. We had to stop her.
Right.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems. Locked.
Of course it's locked.
Alert! Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Might be able to pull that open. Let's see where this leads. Dead end.
Meat. In a place no one has ever set foot in.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
What's in here? Crane shine.
Looks like another part of the facility. Door is locked. Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find. And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and Maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
What was that? That was new.
I might be able to glide to that ledge. Some of those rocks look loose. Pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them? Ah, another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Alert! System core penetrated.
Minerva? I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this.
Welcome back.
Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Will I cease?
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek.
Yeah.
Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
I'm playing through it again on the
Greetings, Dr.
PS4 though.
A moment. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
I was in one part curious to see what the difference between the PS4 and PS5
so no fake this time?
is.
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Yeah.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
See, in this version, notice how she's dark on this side because there's a light behind her. But for some reason, on the PS5 version, you'll still see light on the front of her, which makes no sense. Let me just see what she has to say.
I suggest you explore this facility, Aloy, until my initialization is complete.
Yeah. See, like here, how it's pitched, basically it's just the silhouette you see. You'll actually see the back of her on the PS5 version. Now, they call this hero lighting on the PS5 version. It's a technique they use and stuff so that you don't see black silhouettes like that. So but I think it looks better that way because at least it makes sense. But that's my personal opinion.
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
This place is fucking barren.
So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
Yeah, she looks like a straight up hippie, man. You kind of see the flaws, but it actually looks pretty good. Like there's this banding effect happening across her face. And for some reason, I don't know, I guess they didn't want to get rid of her supermodel look, but they made her scar isn't very pronounced this time around. And they toned her down significantly. I mean, I thought her athletic build fit her better in the first game, but they took away most of her muscle tone, again, to make her look more like a supermodel than an actual athlete. Because in the game before this, like she had really well, I shouldn't say really pronounced. I don't know. It's just how people are. They you know. I mean, I get it. You don't want her to look manly, but I didn't think she looked manly. She looked like a female athlete, someone who did what she does without looking like a bulky bodybuilder or a crossfitter. Because, like you say, in the first one, she had pronounced abs, like where you could really see each individual segment, and you were able to see the veins down her arm. And the scar was a lot more pronounced than it is now. But of course, you know, some gay ass SJW probably or not even SJW, some fucking super fanboy who didn't like how she looked or something and complained. Or maybe it's the developers themselves who didn't want her look so athletic. Yeah, she's got to look like, a fake action star like you'd see in Hollywood movies. You like their bodies look like they cannot do what they do. Like you have this really delicate looking chick freaking fighting off machines. But whatever. It's their game. They do what they want with it. My God. It's not resolving. Honestly, we have to go through each like millimeter. whatever banding is going on with her face. Yeah, you see those like lines? I don't know what the hell that is. Well, anyway. There. It's interesting because like on the PS5 version, you could see the peach fuzz on her face. Well, basically across her whole skin. Here, it is absent. Crazy. Yeah, and the veins in her hands are gone too. Anyway, carrying on.
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Of course.
Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Look at that. The lighting changes on her as she passes through different lighting environments. But on the PS5 version, that does not change.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
Varl, take me right now while Zoe's not looking.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
shower room, I guess. People are expected to live here, I suppose?
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for Control Center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Come on, Var, let's go right now. It's a shitter.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it.
This one's locked too. This one just opened.
Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines.
It looks like plants could grow here.
Getting ideas?
Perhaps.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access. Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored. Aloy, you have now visited all accessible rooms of the facility.
Looks like some kind of storage room.
Oh yeah, I gotta go speak to Gaia. Gaia, Momaya, Banana, Fana, Fofaya.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're... ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts a network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes.
That's a big-ass USB.
Its capacity is limited,
drive.
so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
I think in the future they'd make those things a bit more compact.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
Damn. That's a really low-res Earth.
So vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so... what's so far away, and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship...
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Wow. Heavy.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well,
7 months.
Every bit counts.
7 months until another extinction, I guess.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived holo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Farrow.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
What's going on with her arm?
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
So if the Descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system...
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good. You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light-years.
Right. So, how would the Descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin. The Descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
but how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so.
I don't think she understands it. Genetics don't quite work the same as upbringing. So just because you're the copy of someone doesn't mean you are that person.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate
What the fuck? Oh.
functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Well, let's start with one closest to my level, yeah?
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that... Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Establish the base. For some reason it blocks it out on the stream.
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them, and restore the display.
Error. Drone offline.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Are you sure?
If it does that weird shit.
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
I'll leave you to it. After you, Aloy.
You know what? Let me check out over here first. Okay, change her out of this hippie getup for now. Oh, looky what I got. Yeah, sure, why not? Incompatible? How come? This one I understand why, but this one I don't. Or this. kernel, igniter, full cost of shield wing, token, ornament. Just in case I... Oh wait. Place more traps and take less damage from fucking up when I accidentally hit it myself. Yeah. Need more. Okay. All right. See, that weirdness doesn't happen to her here. It only happens on the PlayStation 5. Oh, let's see if this issue is on the PlayStation 4 too.
It always seems quieter when it snows.
Gotta like how she's out here in the snow with her extremities exposed. Should I make the trek down there or should I fast travel? I'll make the trek.
Here I come!
Actually, see how far I can glide.
Strong smell.
Program not to follow the road. Dodge and focus mode. Focus mode. Okay, so here. Mount follows road. So what's the problem? Whatever. We are heading left.
That machine could swoop down on me if I'm not careful. Exposed. I'll go for this one. Another little outpost. I was told I'd find one here. I should take out the leader.
Those pop-ins, man. Head straight it is.
Repair the data I have on plow horns before I can override them.
Been some time. Good to see you. Today's a good day.
still red. This is the first and only time I have ever seen one of these supercell storms. This shit does not exist on the PS5 version.
This will break my fall.
Please, one more search. Let this go, Bree.
There is nothing to be done. The river will carry her seeds.
We can't give up. If we just... Enough!
What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the chorus. Maybe you can help.
This is not your concern, Outlander. Have we not tolerated enough of your intrusions?
I think you can handle one more. What is it?
My wife, Kalai. She was to join the chorus. She went up to the promontory to perform the rite of discovery, but she must have fallen. And now they are abandoning the search.
We have done enough, Bree. The search party found nothing but her instrument broken beside the riverbed.
And atop the promontory was only the dye she used for the ritual. We will not ask more of our people to risk their lives because of one woman's stubbornness.
But the seed she carried deserved to be planted and remembered. I heard how you helped the land god Ray. How you saw what no one else could. Please, will you look for her seed pouch?
False hope is a creeping vine.
How was Kalai chosen to join the chorus?
The chorus chooses its own, but they can't do so in isolation. They must listen to the people. Kalai was a growing voice for new ideas instead of old traditions, and her beliefs were catching on.
We cannot deafen ourselves to dissonance, unpleasant though it might be.
So you had to admit Kalai, or risk legitimizing her ideas even more.
The Outlander catches on quick.
The rite of discovery. What is it exactly?
It's a pilgrimage to the Promontoria. The place where the first Utaro beheld Plainsong. Kalai was to follow the path our ancestors took. Mark her eyes with dye and then play her song while overlooking the land. She then would have added her mark on the promontory itself, joining the marks of those who came before. Every new chorus member used to make the journey. But because of the derangement, the practice has been abandoned. Too dangerous. No one's done it for years.
Then why did she do it?
We all urged her not to. But, as was her way, she ignored our warnings.
She thought it would lend strength to her point of view. She needed to prove that she respected the old ways, even as she advocated against them. Then maybe more people would listen.
What were Kalai's political beliefs?
Radical. You would have gotten along.
Plainsong is dying. But Kalai believed we don't have to die with it. As the wind carries the seed to distant lands. She proposed that the Utara leave Plainsong and seek out a new home.
We are bound to this land. A tree cannot pick up its roots, even as fire approaches.
But you're not trees.
It doesn't matter now.
Kalai was carrying a pouch of seeds?
Every Utara keeps one. We choose the seeds at a young age, taken from the plants of our forebears or those of other significance. And when one passes, their seeds are returned to the land that nourished them, so that life may spring again. Which is why I want Kalai's pouch. Her seeds deserve to be planted in Plainsong.
The river will carry the seeds to new soil, where they will take root and flower.
But they won't be at home.
It's the best we can hope for.
I should have checked the ship before. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
If I'm out that way, I can take a look around.
Thank you. The promontory is northeast of here. Look for the broken bridge at the bottom of the cliffs, right at the promontory's base. That's where the search party found her instrument.
Okay. That all right with you?
How you waste your time is not my concern.
Searching for what the land has already reclaimed is fruitless.
Not. I'm gonna do some of these first. Until I reach level 17. Cause I sure it's telling level 17. I guess I could do this too. Bah. Convoy ambush. Plainsong. Easy. Level 1. Oh, fuck it, why not? Level 8. elaborate. For lack of better words. The hell was that? Oh. Plant life here is so robust that it grows right before your eyes. It's okay.
I have remedies if you need. Nothing for the road.
This is one hell of a tree house, I gotta say. The water's mad dirty though. Look at that. It's fucking disgusting. What the hell? I hope they don't drink this. Good night.
Looks like it's holding up.
Couldn't put a railing or something here.
We have enough rations to trade if you need them, stranger.
Oh wait, that guy.
Nothing caught your eye? Maybe next time.
The guy that'll give me free food. Let me go to him first.
I heard what you did for them. Please, hear me out. My people need your help.
Please! The chorus won't meet with me. I don't know what else to do.
How about you just start by telling me what's wrong?
I'm from Riverhim, to the north. A few days back, I woke to the screams of my neighbors as Tanak's rebels attacked. They were just scouts, but we barely drove them off. If a full raiding party comes next, we're not fighters. We're done for. I thought the chorus would help us. I thought we all sprouted from the same earth, but it seems an outlander is the only one who'll even listen to me. Would it be too much to hope that you'd stand with us in this fight?
Regala's rebels. Do you know why they're attacking you?
You're asking why the sun sets at night. They are Tanaks. They live to fight. As usual, among themselves. But this time my village is caught in the middle. The rebels want to strip it of supplies to feed their campaign against the western clans.
If they're not attacking here, can't you retreat to Plainsong?
An outlander might find it difficult to understand. All Utaru carry seeds that are planted when we pass. My people have planted many seeds in Riverhim's Grove, a gift from the buried years, which I believe outlanders call the Red Raids. We'll never leave. We sacrifice too much. The cores are supposed to speak for all Utaru, and normally I wouldn't question them, but they see outlying settlements like Riverham as lost lands, no longer under Plainsong's protection. They won't even meet with me to discuss it.
If I find myself up north, I'll check in on your people.
I ask nothing more. When you reach the village, look for Q. He's heading up our defenses.
This wind's a force to be reckoned with.
It doesn't seem to bother anybody else. Maybe they're used to it.
Is something wrong? Sounds like someone's in trouble.
It's Jax. You heard some rumor about Tanakh loitering around where they're not supposed to be. Took off south for Stone's Echo the next day to find him. Damn fool.
Who is this Jax, exactly?
From Mortal
My
Kombat,
friend.
obviously.
Ain't it obvious? Bit younger than me, can still move without every bone creaking. Knows his way around a bow, too. Good company to share a drink with. When there's sweet sap to drink anyway. But I told him, stick your hand in bramble and you're bound to catch a fist of thorns.
Maybe I should find this guy. Stone's Echo, he said?
That's right. If you don't mind me, these roots aren't gonna dig themselves.
It looks like they're digging themselves to me. Chain scrape. Okay, let's head out. My noble steed still here. Well, there it is.
Ryder Dady. We're on for a tea ceremony today, right? Travel with caution, Outlander.
I was just thinking. Hope that car's back.
Okay. I'm gonna play through freaking
Hi.
PlayStation 5 version.
I'm a bit slow today.
To see if there are storms in there, because I am 100% certain I've never seen a single storm in that game. In the PS5 version, that is.
Shelter. Should be safe here.
What exactly is the purpose of this? 15 hours. Okay, cool. Well, it doesn't very much look like night right now. This is night. Whatever.
Wherever I did it. Machine, right? I better look in my pockets. Just not gonna bother. I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
God almighty.
Best way to settle into a deployment is to develop a routine.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
The West would be tolerable without the Oseran's.
Something tells me you aren't a local.
You don't say. I wonder. Guess not.
Hey, what happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crappy day, and now these two idiots picked my shift to climb the damn mountain. Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait, 2 idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, 2. Heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help?
You seriously are?
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff. I better get to climbing.
What? Hey, fuck it. Since I'm... They should have like a Nathan Drake feature in here. I just realized a lot of these Sony exclusive games involve a lot of climbing.
Get this turned into something tasty.
I make that jump?
Get away from me, you bucket of balls!
Made it. And go on about your business. I'm about to fucking execute you.
Give up the hunt soon enough. Frost ammo can help here.
Man, he even knows her name.
That. There's another cauldron that could teach me.
Please, I need help! I could use a little help up here!
Hush your mouth.
Here she is. I've trapped that awesome up here.
Help! I'm hurt! Anyone down there who can help?
I could use a little help up here. Help! I'm hurt! Anyone down there who can help? Hello? Anyone? Help! Angry machines here! Please, I need help! You did it! You got them all!
Sure, I'll get that at some point.
Let's have a word, stranger.
Are you hurt?
I'll live. My so-called bodyguard, you see him on your way up?
It was hard to miss him. He's dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain-climbing machine hunter. Ugh. At least I don't have to pay him now.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which, in some very specific circles, is highly valuable. And since the Karja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very worth your while.
Why she got her eyes open like that, like she's a freaking creep.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the Dawns. They used to warn folks that the Tanaks are coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Karja spared no expense putting them together. Hence the fancy lenses in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
So, you're a thief.
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business. Look, the Karja are gonna tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with the Tanakh now. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
Tell that to your friend down there.
Self-inflicted.
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you. Oh, come on. I can't just let the lenses go to waste. That's not what my father would have wanted.
Your father, is he a thief? Sorry, opportunist, too?
No. He helped design the towers. Before he passed on.
So that's how you know about the lenses.
Yeah. And why they have sentimental value.
Really sentimental.
I won't make you any promises, but if I'm up there, I'll have a look. Same with any other towers I find.
Thank you.
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure. Just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
I'll see what I can do.
Do you like my hat?
No lens?
Not yet.
Oh well, you know where to find me when you do. You can smell the opportunity in the air, can't you?
I don't think it'll connect.
Why not?
Okay, I'm in.
Storm, but it's an actual supercell storm. I saw a thing. I saw a hook. That's probably it, but it's hard to see from this angle.
Really busting up this place.
Actually utilize the 6-axis control. You don't even write that it's 6-axis on it anymore. Because nobody utilizes it.
Okay, made it. And I guess that's the signal device. So the metal reflects the sun to send a message to the other towers? Got the lens. I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
Did you find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Ha! Let's deal.
Here you go.
Isn't that a sight? And here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come find me at Barren Light.
You got it.
See you around.
I can get it from my stash later.
Matter of fact, let me change into that other joint, see how people respond to me. Dead. Invited me. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh, wrong thing. Hours and 19 minutes. I can get off this soon. Don't want this to be too long.
You know what we need? Proper survey of the valley. Laughing about, we already got that. You gotta move! You gotta move! Move those feet!
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
For sure.
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Almost ready to go? Bit busy now, but we'll talk soon. Yeah.
I'll tell you the
Yeah! How goes it, Hammerhead?
Singing, I say.
Light attacks are fast, but easily blocked. So learn to combine them with other attacks.
Oh my god.
Ignoring me again? I'd live in a forge if they paid me enough.
Heavy attacks break weapon blocks and do more damage. But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack.
Finally gonna put your money.
Sister! Over here!
Yeah! Ignoring me again?
Of course it counts.
Power attacks smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable, so pick your moment.
What's it up, huh?
Hope to catch you soon! Yeah!
That spear of yours seems to energize after attacks. I think landing heavy attacks or combinations will energize it faster.
Salutations, fair maiden. Who might you be?
Yes!
I want another cup of...
Now to use that energy, try attacking your enemy. See if you can energize them. No, a light attack will energize your enemy. Hit them with any... The savior of Meridian wins!
That last ale grind in your gears? Yeah, you!
I'll have you know.
Single attacks are child's play. A real fighter combines them. Practice this combination as a starter.
Let me see those.
Defensive opponent, break their weapon block, then follow through to attack with this combination. If you keep repeating the same attacks, your enemy will dodge them. Vary your attacks and combinations. Make yourself less predictable.
Am I lost, or am I actually where I'm meant to be?
Come on. If your opponent keeps blocking, then use a heavy attack or a power attack to break through. Either that or hit them from behind. That didn't do it. Try again. Come on. If your opponent keeps blocking, then use a heavy attack or a power attack to break through. Either that or hit them from behind. Repeating the same attacks, your enemy will dodge them. Vary your attacks and combinations. Make yourself less predictable.
I'll come find you later. Don't blow your blade.
That didn't do it. Try again.
It said not to use the same shit over and over again, but when I switch it up, I fail.
Oh, hi!
Come on. If your opponent keeps blocking, then use a heavy attack or a power attack to break through. Either that or hit them from behind.
Ignoring me again? Yeah! Hey, I thought you'd let... Yeah, you!
That didn't do it. Try again.
Ignoring me again? I had the best singing voice in all the novels.
If you keep repeating the same attacks, your enemy will dodge them. Vary your attacks and combinations. Make yourself less predictable.
Oh, hi! How goes it, Hammerhead? Woo-hoo! What? Ready to go?
Up and about. Same time to play.
That didn't do it. Try again.
Ah, fuck this.
I gotta go.
There's still some training for you to finish. Hope to see you again.
Waste of my fucking time. This is so stupid. Switch the shit up, or else it won't work. But I switch it up and I fail. What sense does that make?
Sorry about that, Red.
Oh shit! Broadcast is over.